Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we are diving deep into the story of a coin that millions of people have held in their hands but very few truly understand. We are talking about the 1-cent coin from the year 2005 with the Denver Mint Mark D. This little coin may look ordinary, but it carries with it a fascinating history, unique details, and in some cases a surprising amount of value. So stay tuned until the end, because you might just realize that one of these small copper-colored cents in your pocket could be worth a lot more than 1 cent. The 2005 VDB Lincoln cent belongs to the long-running Lincoln Memorial series. This design was introduced back in 1959 to honor the 150th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. On the front of the coin is the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This portrait has been on the penny since 1909, making it one of the longest-running designs in United States coinage history. The reverse of the 2005 penny features the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. This design was created by Frank Gasparo, and it served as the reverse design from 1959 until 2008. What makes it special is that if you look closely with a magnifying glass, you can actually see a tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial. A little detail many people miss. Now, when we talk about the 2005 D penny specifically, the letter D stands for the Denver Mint in Colorado. Millions of these coins were struck there in 2005 and sent into circulation across the country. The Denver Mint is one of the main producers of U.S. coinage, and it has been minting coins since the early 1900s. The 2005 D penny is not made of pure copper like older pennies. Instead, it is made mostly of zinc with a thin copper coating. The composition is 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. This change actually started in 1982 because the cost of copper had risen so high that making pennies out of solid copper became too expensive. The coin weighs 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. The Denver Mint struck an enormous number of these coins in 2005. Over 3.5 billion 2005 D pennies entered circulation. That means they are not rare in the sense of availability. You can still find them in pocket change, coin rolls, and bank boxes today. But as always with coins, rarity and value often depend not just on how many were made but on the condition of the coin and whether there are any special errors or varieties. For most circulated 2005 D pennies, their value is still just 1 cent. But collectors are always on the lookout for examples in pristine condition. In mint state grades with no wear, sharp details, and full luster, these coins can sell for more. A coin graded MS-65 can be worth about $2 to $5. If you find one in MS-67 condition, the value can jump to around $50 to $100. In the very highest grades like MS-68 or higher, where the coin is nearly flawless, some examples have sold for hundreds of dollars at auction. Error coins are where things get really interesting. Some 2005 D pennies have been discovered with double dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, or other minting mistakes. Depending on the error and its visibility, such coins can range from $20 to several $100s in value. Always check your change carefully, because you never know when an error coin could appear in circulation. The big worth of money in circulation. When you consider that over 3.5 billion of these coins were struck in 2005, that equals more than $35 million worth of pennies released into the economy in that single year. That is an incredible amount of money tied up in just one small denomination coin. It shows how important the penny has been in American commerce, even though its face value seems tiny. So to sum it up, the 2005 D 1-cent coin is a piece of history that represents the Lincoln Memorial era of pennies. While most are worth just a cent in circulation, coins in superb condition or with rare mint errors can be worth many times more. With billions minted, these coins continue to circulate and remind us of the legacy of Abraham Lincoln and the long tradition of the U.S. Mint. Next time you get a handful of change, take a closer look at your pennies. That ordinary-looking 2005 D cent could be more valuable than you think. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into coin history and value, do not forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. More coin collecting secrets are coming your way.